What's up, Jacket Nation? Welcome to a very special faculty and staff edition of The Swarm. Let's get it!
That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 and the haters gonna hate, 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 hate.
Good morning, Sprayberry. Today is Wednesday, March 23rd, 2022. This is the teacher edition of The Swarm. I'm Coach Marquise.
And I'm Mr. Moran. At this time, please stand for the pledge, followed by a moment of silence for those who made the ultimate sacrifice.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
There's a Skills USA meeting tomorrow at 3:45 in Mr. Benberry's room.
On this day in history, March 23rd, 1995, Mississippi ratified the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery.
The SAT word of the day is coda. It means concluding section of a musical or literary piece. For example, at the end of the movie, a coda describes what happened to each of the characters later in life.
The quote of the day is, "Find a sense of self, because with that you can do anything," by Angelina Jolie.
March is Women's History Month. We will be celebrating empowering women all month long. Check this out.
Hey, it's Ms. Shaw here on this special's faculty and staff edition of Women's History Month. This week's woman we are highlighting is the fourth most powerful woman in the world, Mary Barra. Barra is General Motors' first female CEO and the first woman to lead any major automaker. She has invested billions in electric vehicles, self-driving cars, and a rideshare service called Maven. In spring 2020, she shifted GM's production lines to help Ventec Life Systems to make critically needed ventilators. That's all for this week's fourth most powerful woman in the world. Tune in next week for the fifth most powerful woman.
Now let's send it over to Ms. Thielen with the weather.
Hey Sprayberry, it's Miss Bolduck back with your weather update. Today there'll be showers with a 100% chance of rain with a high of 72 and a low of 46 degrees. Tomorrow it will be mostly sunny with a 10% chance of rain with a high of 63 and a low of 41 degrees. On Friday it will be partly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain with a high of 59 and a low of 42 degrees. Don't forget to bring your umbrellas and we'll have a good rest of the week. Yellow Jackets. Now, here's Elisa with the joke of the day.
What's up, Sprayberry? It's Elisa, and today I'm doing your joke of the day. Okay, so why did the orange lose the race? Do you know? No? Because he ran out of juice. Oh!
Great joke, Elisa. Any senior who did not pick up their cap and gown on March 1st should see Miss Pace in the front office.
As a reminder for prom, juniors and seniors, the price is $75. If they want to bring a date that does not attend Sprayberry, or if they want to bring an underclassman, it is $100. Over to COVID health tip.
Hey, it's me, Miss Sanchez. Welcome to the faculty and staff edition of The Swarm. The nation has been relaxing restrictions and trying to restore a semblance of normalcy, encouraging Americans to return to the pre-pandemic routine. Officials are lifting mask and vaccine mandates and showing no inclination of closing down offices, restaurants, or theaters. But scientists are warning the United States isn't doing enough to prevent a new surge from endangering vulnerable Americans and potentially obstruct life again. New pills can treat infection, but federal efforts to buy more of them are in limbo. An aid package in Congress is stalled, even as agencies run out of money for tests and therapeutics. Though less than 1/3 of the population has the booster shots needed for high levels of protection, the daily vaccination rate has fallen to a low. That's all I have for you today. See you all next week on Wednesday during AO.
If you're interested in the WBL internship program, online applications are open. You must have the WBL application filled out, 2 teacher recommendation forms, a counselor confidential referral form, and a 2.5 GPA. Sending it over to International Minute.
Hello, Jackets. I'm Commander Spence, and this is the International Minute. Let's start the timer. The Chinese government has recently militarized multiple islands in the South China Sea. The nation's president, Xi Jinping, previously said he would not militarize these islands. However, this turns out to be a lie. According to U.S. Admiral John C. Aquilino, we're witnessing the largest military buildup since World War II. In Ukraine, President Vladimir Zelensky has stated that if negotiations with Russia fail, it could mean World War III. The president has said he is more than willing to negotiate, but whether Russia is willing to do the same remains to be seen. The Biden administration has officially accused Myanmar of committing genocide against the Rohingya people, an ethnic minority. Human rights groups have been calling for the U.S. to do this since 2017. And finally, Texas and Mississippi are expected to see tornadoes this week. Over 20 million people along the Gulf Coast are expected to see strong winds, hail, and tornado. This has been the International Minute, and we'll see you next week. There are 10 scholarships available at $1,000 each. Seniors who are members of the PTSA are eligible to apply by writing an essay on if you could change one thing about your high school experience, what would it be and why? The deadline for this essay is March 31st.
The Sprayberry Community Group has been helping support our families for the past few years. They are asking for some community input to help further help those in need. Check out the Cobb County site for more information. Sending it over to Mrs. Griffin for Principal's Corner.
Sprayberry. I hope everybody has had a wonderful week so far. We've got a lot of good events this week. We actually have baseball, soccer, lacrosse, and tennis all going on this week, so please make sure that you're going out and supporting all of our teams. Our other big event, obviously, this week is our prom on Saturday. This is just a reminder that everybody needs to make sure that you are coming and acting appropriately. Our behavior code still is in force at prom, so please make sure. We want everybody to have a good time, but we need everybody to make sure that you are showing up appropriately and behaving that way throughout the event. Other than that, I hope you have a great week.
Sprayberry Gardening and Environmental Club recently planted beautiful plants in 9 garden boxes at Bells Ferry Elementary School. They rejuvenated the space and made it much more enjoyable experience for parents, students, and staff as they walk into the building. We look forward to continuing to spruce up our own campus as our club grows. If you are interested in joining Sprayberry Gardening and Environmental Club, meet at room 406 on Wednesdays after school with Coach Jay.
The Sprayberry's Neighborhood Food Pantry is open. Distributions are held on the second Monday of each month, and there are forms to volunteer. Now over to Student Teacher Profile.
Hey, Sprayberry Jackets, it's Miss Westlake. I am here for our teacher profile for the week, and this week's Teacher of the Week is none other than Miss Mary Briggs, one of my all-time favorite people at Sprayberry, hands down. She is amazing. So she's been here at Sprayberry for 4 years. She is a huge Auburn Tigers fan, and she teaches 9th Lit. This year with Miss Mosley, last year with me, and the year before with me. So I just love her so much, and I know you guys do too. Her all-time favorite movie is 16 Candles. So super cute. Her favorite show is Grey's Anatomy, except for the newer seasons, because she says they're not so bueno. Her favorite thing about Sprayberry are the dedicated teachers and the diverse student body. Her favorite quote is, "Life moves pretty fast if you don't stop and look around once in a while. you could miss it, and that is by Ferris Bueller. Her hobbies outside of school are hanging out with her family, friends, and her amazing, beautiful dog, Lucy. And something most people don't know about her, she owns a portion of the Green Bay Packers. True. And finally, where she's from, so she's moved
participating
around
graduate
a
in the
lot,
class of
when she was younger.
2022 ceremony on May
but she's
26th will
been in
receive
this
8 tickets
area
that can be
since
distributed to
middle
family
school.
and friends. Tickets will be
That's Miss
distributed to
Brooks.
graduates during graduation practice, which will take place just before the ceremony in May. Now, taking it over to Miss D with You Know Wednesday.
Hey, this is Miss D, and I'm going to be your host this week for Did You Know Wednesdays, where I'll give you all the random facts that happened on this day. To start things off, did you know on March 23, 1840, a New Yorker named John William Draper became the first person to take a photo of the moon? Draper was a doctor, scientist, and photographer who studied photochemistry to come up with better ways to take pictures. Before Draper photographed the moon, another photographer, Louis Daguerre, had tried to do the same thing, but his image came out fuzzy. Capturing the moon in a so-called daguerreotype image involved long exposures, and Daguerre had some technical difficulties while tracking the moon's movements with his telescope. Draper's first successful photo also took several tries. He took a 20-minute exposure with a 5-inch telescope to create a daguerreotype of the moon. He publicly announced his results on March 23rd. These pictures helped scientists throughout the years to be able to put humans on the moon and to see space more clearly. And this concludes this week's Did You Know Wednesday. Hope to see you next week.
Stay tuned for more graduation information as the semester progresses. We are going to send it over to Jacket Trivia.
Hey Jackets, and welcome to today's edition of Teacher Trivia. We have a very fierce competition here with 3 of the smartest women on the planet, right? So what I'm gonna do, ladies, is we're gonna ask a couple pop culture trivia questions and go ahead and buzz in with your last name. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. First question is, what band was Beyonce original? Oh my God, that was Pearl. Go ahead.
I don't think we should have clarified, like, does he need to wait?
Destiny's Child.
Oh, well. Good job. Miss Pearl gets the point. Next one. Who is Taylor Swift's song We Are Never Getting Back Together rumored to be about?
Reinhardt.
Reinhardt.
John Mayer.
John Mayer? That is incorrect. Okay. Any? Pearl.
Do I need the microphone?
Oh, yeah.
I want to say Harry Styles.
As well.
Pearl,
Caitlin, do you
Pearl
want,
again.
Oh, Pearl with the follow-up.
One of
That's how we're doing
the
it.
Jonas guys.
You're on the right syllabic track with first letters of. Do you want to give it a stab?
No, I don't know.
There's several of them in Hollywood.
John Jacobs.
You're on the right. Reinhardt, you want to take us home?
I have no idea. I'm trying to think of all of our exes.
You guys give up.
Yeah, totally. What is it?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh!
All right, last question. Who sings the hit song "Girls Just Want to Have Fun"?
Pearl.
Pearl.
Cyndi Lauper.
That is correct. Oof. Well played, Miss Pearl. You are a tremendous competitor. People will tell stories of your bravery. Excellent job. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day.
That's all.
The Sprayberry Fast Pitch team will be providing daycare for 1 week this summer. We'll also be teaching girls some fundamentals of softball on June 6th through the 9th. Email Coach Atwell with any questions.
The counseling department is hosting an undecided senior day today with Chattahoochee Technical College in the LGI. There's a senior walkthrough at Mountain View Elementary for anyone who attended that elementary school.
There is an interest meeting on today at 3:45 p.m. in room 410 for anyone wishing to play volleyball in 2022. Now over to Wacky Science.
Hello, Sprayberry. I'm Mr. Heff, and today I'm the host of Wacky Science, and I'm here with
Coach Jared Sakarin.
And what will we be seeing today, Coach Jay?
So I'm gonna bend water with static electricity. This is something that you can actually do at home, which is why we wanted to show you here on the Sprayberry News.
So we've got some Last Airbender activity going on. We got Avatar Korra here. So go ahead and get at it. All right, Ms. Jarosakran, could you explain to us what's going on in this experiment?
Sure, Mr. Heff. So this balloon that randomly got interchanged and now suddenly has a creepy face on it basically had static electricity within it from her hair. And so the static electricity was able to pull the water, which has slightly negative and slightly positive ends because of its polarity. And so there, we were able to bend the water.
Thank you, Avatar Korra. We'll see you next time on Wacky Science.
Students, there are flyers all around the school you can scan if you feel the need to get emergency help. Talk to the hotlines, and remember, Sprayberry has your back.
That's all we got for today, Sprayberry. Have a great day, and remember, jackets, together we swarm.